Hello there, everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Ultima Underworld. In the last video, we survived failing a jump and ended up exploring the fire river down here in level 7, I believe is where we are. Quite an adventure. Quite an adventure. We actually got to use a few of the potions that we've been saving up to heal us after that was all done. And now we're up here. We're back, it looks like, near the jail cell at the moment. And I'm not sure what I was doing. So give me a few seconds here to take a look around and get my bearings. It's also been, I think, a week or two since I last played. Today is February 5th, 2020, when I'm recording this particular part. And thank you guys for responding about the, or at least I got one response from the music. Actually, let's check that really quick. Yeah, I have the memory of a goldfish, so as often I get the people who tell me to remind me of things wrong. Thank you, Adorkable, for pointing out the music seems to be fine. It's a little loud in the combat sections. Probably in the beginning as well would be my guess, but otherwise you can still hear me. That's good to know. I have a bad habit of not checking on the recordings once I get past like part 5 or 6, in that I check to make sure there's no video problems, but I don't watch them all the way through until after they're uploaded. And sometimes that means I become unaware of a sound issue later on in the playlist series. So good on me for checking, and thank you for letting me know things are okay. Alright, well, I think we can pick up one single coin. And let's go ahead and look at our map, and I'll try to get my bearings. What was I trying to do? I see a door here. Oh! I think I might have been trying to get back to this area, because this looked like this was Vidlus's maze here. But I don't have an object to actually successfully pass through it yet. So, I'm thinking, didn't we saw a door down in the fire river somewhere. So let's head back down to the river. And I think that was, what way was that? Was that this way? Well, I was just looking at the map, and of course I immediately forget. It's to the east. Yes, behind us. Okay. So we want to open that door up if we can. Oh, right, this door was always locked. We weren't able to open it last time either. Let's see if one of the keys works on it. It does! Well, that's useful. I can hear bats flying around, so that, we want to kind of get back down there. Oh, a shrine. I think I have a level up or two still waiting for myself, don't I? I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do, but we're still gonna hold on to it at the moment. Oh, crap! Someone else made a very important point, and I can't remember who said it now. I'll have to go. Why not? I'll go do this on screen. I would very much like. Yep, the sound of me bringing up my YouTube channel. Who was it? Someone pointed out that I said the wrong things at the very beginning of the Ultima Underworld series. Was it you, Pouty Mac Potato Head? I think it was. Yes, it was. Okay, so I want to correct myself. So he's pointing out that at the very beginning of the game, I mentioned that Dex might be used to, like, improve your missile weapon chance to hit. Or Dex is used for your chance to hit, Strength does your damage. This is wrong. Strength determines helps determine how successful you will be in using all of your combat skills. Sword, axe, mace, and missile all rely on strength. Intelligence is all of your magical abilities. And Dex is everything that is miscellaneous in nature. So I'm assuming that means Dex works for, like, blacksmithing. That's odd, if true, but I can see maybe why they decided to do that sort of thing. My guess would be that they want all the stats to be useful to you in the game. Is that a way we can jump up? It is a way we can jump up. Was I up here before? I was totally not up here before. Oh, come on. I can just grab that. I should be able to just grab that. That's gonna be too high for me to jump up there. Let's equip our ring. Oop. And then I proceed to hit escape, which is not at all what I want. 1 second, everyone. Suddenly my hands are all in the completely wrong spots for all the keys. I know we can do this. Or maybe I can't. Maybe we can't do this. There's a scroll there, and I want it. How on earth? Maybe we can do that? If I can't do this in like 2 or 3 more attempts or one. Oh wait, this is the right ring, right? That was kind of close. Come on. I can't do it direct. I can't do a direct jump. There's not enough space. I refuse to drink a potion of fly for this. Oh. Fine. Screw you. We just won't take it. Alright, let's go ahead and put on our magic protection ring. We can come back here when we have mana, and I can cast fly, or levitate, or something of that effect instead. Alright, so we're also still hurt. Do we have a normal heal potion? I don't think I do. I don't want to use greater heal. Alright, so we want to get back down. I'm actually going to mark this as well. Scroll above. So we want to go back west and down into the lava. Something I'm impressed about myself with this game is how far I got when I was young. Many of you youngins probably, actually, if you think about it, not to say kids these days, but many people probably don't remember what it was like not to have the internet. I know I barely remember what that was like. Since I've been in college, the internet has basically been around. Before college, and in particular before the year 2000, we were using modems to dial up to it, and it wasn't that fast. GeoCities was a thing that was around. People still were using AOL. It was, wow, completely different times. And before that, you would have to rely on books for things, for information. I think back at that, and I remember when I first started working, there's another one of you left. We're gonna kill you now. Where did you come from? I can't afford to get ooh, nice. Hit it in the head. I guess every hit on this is a hit in the face, so poor fire elementals. cannot afford to risk letting one of those alive, leaving one of those alive. I can't. I really can't. Just one fireball will be enough to take me down to almost no hit points and or kill me flat out. A sturdy door. I suppose it's too much to hope it's unlocked. It is locked. Hello. A way up to another door. What's around the corner first, though? A way down. Let's head down. Oh my god! Ghosts. Ghosts and mongbats. And rats. And everything hates me. You brought this on yourselves. Something else is flying around. Okay, it's over. It's over. So can we cast a heal spell in Manny? We can. So I think this will work. Let me show you a little trick, assuming I'm right. We can now walk out and walk back down, and we, as you can see, picked up mana for free. At 12 mana, I'll be able to cast this spell again. And we could do that over and over to heal ourselves to full if we so desired. So we have, looks like a ring of lava around this area. Yeah, also, something I'm realizing is that you might not need the dragon skin boots, but holy crap, are they ever helpful. There we go, almost back up to full. And what were we fighting for here? Just to purchase this little bit of land around us. Oh, hello. And a way up. And not the way we took to get down here. Well, let's take it. Ah, and this I remember. Searching for something, are we? Need to find a path? Slip up and you'll be worm food, victim of Tyballin's wrath. So the imp is hinting about the Vilus's maze, and that if we step incorrectly while trying to traverse it, we will, I believe, instantly die. All of our life will be drained. What dost thou mean? The evil one, very bad, here to hurt us all, will give you a gift if you're wise enough, just to see him fall. What gift? A crown it is, that's what we offer. The only thing for you in this room. The rest of the treasure is not yours to have. Steal it will mean your doom. What's so special about this crown? Now that was interesting, because we immediately say it's a crown, and it was not hinted that it was. A maze it is, you'll want to get through, though many a fool did it swallow. What I have will enhance your eyes, and show you the yellow to follow. So, how do I know which one to take? That's the question, is it not? And one you'll have to figure. Its one eye to help you is not bloodshot, and its size is smaller, not bigger. How is it you have this crown? A thief, I told you, is what I am, and a grand theft it was, I suppose. Heisted the crown, slick as can be, right from under the evil one's nose. So why not just give me this crown? Can't just give it to anyone. My clues you must heed. Prove yourself worthy, and control your greed. What other clues can you give me? That's all I can tell you. It should be enough. It's really quite simple. If you're too dumb, that's tough. That's not very nice. We'll be watching. I like that little grin he has on his portrait. So, I think it should be safe for us to at least look at this stuff. Without picking up it. An undamaged crown. A serviceable jewel shield belonging to a golem. So, oh, I see. This stuff all belongs to a golem. So, if we pick up... So, I think if you pick up the wrong thing, you die or take a huge amount of damage. There's a crown here. And a crown here. We were told it has a bloodshot eye. That's smaller, not bigger. That one's pretty small. That one's a larger one. Oh, that one... Oh, crap. It all depends upon the angle which I look at them. An undamaged crown. An undamaged crown. An undamaged crown. It's one of those, I think? It's bloodshot eye? Is that what it said? It didn't say its eye is not bloodshot, right? It said it's bloodshot eye, so it's got to have a ruby in it. I'm gonna go check out my recording really quick, everyone, to see what the goblin said. Give me a second. Actually, maybe he'll just tell us again. Let me see if we can get another hint from him. We cannot. He flew back up. Alright, I'll be back, everyone. Okay, as I said, I had the memory of a goldfish, and it proved correct twice. The imp told me it was a crown. That's why I said it was a crown. Jesus, I forgot what was even told to me a few seconds after it was told to me. And he said it's not bloodshot. So it's none of these crowns except for this one. All the rest have rubies in them. Alright, we're not attacked. Safe to assume that's it. Now, we could probably easily kill everything in here and grab all of the treasure. But there's not much that in here that we would want anyway. If we look at this stuff here, nothing says it's magical. Most of this treasure is useless because we can't trade it back to Elio to get back the gold we're giving him to identify our items. And this is just one single gold coin. So, although it's very pretty, it has no worth to us. Okay, now I do see that doorway. I'd like to see if we can get up there. Oh, yep, that was a jump, all right. Hello, door. A sturdy door. It's locked, of course. Where are we here? Oh, I should probably mark this down. I would have marked this room as well. That's a bad mark. I'll never be able to see that. Let's put a... Can I do something like this? Okay, I guess we can try leaping on some of these. If I fall, I fall. That will also be fine. Like if I miss a jump. Oh, and I totally did right there. Okay. So if I recall correctly, we were down here earlier anyway. And I think we can fight through this to get back over here to the maze. I think there is treasure up there on those, if you do the jump successfully. We could even try it, but nah, if I recall correctly, once we have rid the floor of... Oh, I said Villas. It's not Villas, it's Tyball here. Well, once we rid the level of Tyball, or in particular the orb he is using to draw all the power to him. Hello. Excuse me. I think magic can be cast on the floor again. And we can use fly and just take a peek at everything at that point. I'm going all the wrong directions. So, let's take this off. We'll wait on that at the moment. I do need to know where I put my orb rock. Nowhere? I don't have any orb rock on me. Really? Really? Ah. Well, that's going to make this very difficult. We have to go back for orb rock. Oh. Okay. That's not going to take too long. Oh, but it is. We have to go back. We have to get back here. I think it's one of the ways down. Oh. It's one of these two. Okay. Well, crap. Let's see if we can get lucky. Maybe there's a path we can take here. So, that's Tyball's maze. Let's look around and see. Maybe there's a different way for us to get back to the main. Ah, there isn't, is there? There's no way to get back. Over here easily. We'd have to do this to get back to this area. Alright. Well, we can take the damage, so we're gonna go back here and fall down. I suppose we might as well re-equip our crown at the moment. So we want to go all the way back west in order to take the ramp back up, jump across, and then take the tunnel down. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Tim. I thought for sure we took one orb rock. I must have left it with all the treasure. Or if I have it in my bags, I did not see it. Third time's the charm. Wah! Alright, everyone, so I think I was talking maybe a little bit about some of the games I was recording in preparation for when this game is finally beaten. And the next one is going to be Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Though I may wait a little bit to begin uploading it. Instead of waiting until right when I'm done with this one, I may wait until I have a few less videos I'm currently recording. 6 at once? That's... Ooh, that was a bit awkward. That is quite a few to upload. And I feel a little distracting for the channel. I generally like playing 4 games at once. Enough diversity that people who like a certain type of game can watch something that they're interested in. So this way, like, I like recording like an FPS along with a real-time strategy game, along with maybe a story game or something like that. And so recording 6 of them, that's quite a bit. But I want to focus because I think it would help me beat a few of the games faster as well. So, yep, Dark Messiah, Might and Magic will be the next one. That one, it's fun. I like it. It's a more action-paced version of something like Dishonored. And this is what we're here for. An orb rock. We'll keep it there. Yeah, Tim, you don't have it. It's not like you could fit it in this either. Actually, what scrolls do we have in here? A note, night vision, telekinesis, gate. Oh, we could have used maybe telekinesis to get the other scroll. Gate, travel, tremor, reveal, and that is it. So we needed this. Now we can go back the way we came and go back to Villas's maze. Do this kind of quickly. Oof, that was quite a fall. I've already recorded 3 parts of Dark Messiah, and I might even finish it. Actually, no, because I think I asked you guys I think I asked the viewers a question as to what I should do early on in the playlist, given a hunch I have. I think the game's going to give us a choice as to one of 2 girls that we want to throw our lot in with. They have different personalities. One is more, I suppose I should say, evil than the other, and I'm not sure which we should work for, as it were. And I like having my Let's Plays have at least a little bit of the Let's affect them somewhat. As opposed to you guys just watching me play a game, I like having a little bit of interaction with you folks, assuming you guys don't mind. I find it, I don't know, I think it's always interesting when viewers participate in the game that they are watching, especially when it comes to choices of that sort, like what type of character we're playing, or so on and so forth. That's something that, for example, that affected me in The Witcher 3. What choices my Geralt makes was determined by an earlier vote I had, and we're here. Okay, so let's save the game. And I believe if we take this off and put this on, we can now see the way to go. At last, all that is left is to conquer the maze, and he immediately died upon stepping off of it. I do not know if you can use a fly potion to avoid dying here. Like, is this area safe? Or is it just the floor that is trapped? That was a bit awkward to say, a way to phrase it, Tim. As usual, you don't make any sense. Is the trap based on the area that is not safe? Or is it just the floor is trapped? I think it would be the area. This is quite a defense, too, that was set up down here. I also wonder what type of purpose this room had originally. Right? This used to be the Great Stygian Abyss, where a bunch of different races moved in here to see if they could all live together. And it was people really liked the place and so on. They had visitors and they had trade and stuff like that. But what purpose did this serve? This trap could not have been here originally. It must have been constructed by Tyballin. Okay, we have made it. That is Tyballin throwing spells at us, and it looks like one actually hit us through the door. Oh, actually no, I moved off of where it was safe. I stepped there, which I should not have done. But I think I'm still correct. Tyballin is there throwing spells as well. There he is! We gotta get close to him! Help! What's my... That's it. Alright, Tyballin. He's so confident. He's just hovering. I think even his close range can hurt us. Ooh, good hit right in his stomach. Ooh, oh wow, yes, they can hurt us. Thou hast just doomed this world, meddler. My ritual was designed to release the creature from its bonds. Then bind it into the body of yon lady. Thanks to thee, however, only the first part was accomplished. It is mine own fault. With my brother gone, only I could save our world. Alas, I decided to do it in the manner which would benefit me most. Ironic, is it not? I stood ready to save Britannia, and thou didst slay me to save but a girl. The creature this slasher veils, which I sought to bind, will soon escape. All Britannia shall suffer. No weapon, nor spell, nor strength of mortal frame can prevail against it. And its ambitions are horrible indeed. Thou hast earned thy reward, fool. Thanks to thee, I shall not be here to see it. And he drops a medallion, a key, a single incense, or actually multiple incenses. We'll take one of them. And strong thread, which we do not need. Oh, he drops another key as well. Oh, that's a copy of a key we already have, right? Well, that would be fine. Anything else? Nope. All right, let's take a look around. Where's the girl? Oh, okay. She must be down below. That leads out. How about the skull key? It does. At last thou hast come to rescue me, but now that I am free, I can use this amulet to travel and go to warn my father. We must tell everyone to flee the island before this beast escapes and slays us all. Would that thou canst save Britannia as thou hast saved me. So she teleports away. And now, we probably should, I guess, smoke the incense to see what we need to do. And we have another key to try. We have a door behind us as well, so we should probably go look at that. That was a pretty lucky jump I had earlier, wasn't it? I ran down there, destroyed the orb. Our magic is now back to being, I suppose, full. We can now cast spells again. Can we cast a Greater Heal? We can cast Greater Heal. A non-locked door. Where does this put us? Interesting. Someplace completely different. Oh, Tyballin's personal quarters, I suppose. A potion of greater heal. A red potion. We don't know what it does. I'm probably not going to need it, though. You know, and we're not going to use the wands in the end, I think. We're just going to leave these here. Back some treasure with us. We might need Tyballin's circlet. I can't remember. We'll hold on to it at the moment, but if we can find a way to circumvent the maze altogether, we should. The maze is, to my knowledge, still active. A book. Mysteries of the Abyss. Remember to meet with Nalothex in the phase room on the 5th cycle. Looks like he was consorting, I think, with demons. Sounds like a demon's name. A serviceable jewel shield, not magical, though. Demonic summoning and control. Theory and practice. We can pick this up. Anything in it? Garamond, forgive me. I'll revive thee when it's through. Now we know the name of his brother. Dungeon Design and Construction by Douglas Scow. Yeah, I guess that helped him design the maze. On the process of resurrection. These might be all magical. Let's see. Do we know what this is? Nope. How about you? Indecipherable runes that hurt your head when you look at them for too long. In lore, bet in sanct, ort jux, in mani yelm, sanct her, us poor, sin flas, tor mess. All those original ones, the first, I think, 7 or 8 of those are actual spells. The last 2, though, I don't think those can be cast because there is no sin or tor runestone. A red potion of invisibility. That seems like that might be worth taking. A fountain, is it magical? If it is, I don't see it. It doesn't do anything. Freeze time. Am I realistically going to even cast most of these spells? Probably not. We'll hold on to it at the moment. Hello. This must be the summoning chamber, where he consults with demons, I suppose. Or consulted with demons when he was alive. So let's try the other direction. Alright, whatever. I can stay open. Hello? Locked. Do we have a key? And a way down. This is the proper way, to my knowledge, to enter the lower floor. There is no way, I guess, to avoid taking Villas's maze. Maybe there's a way back up from going down there that lets you avoid the maze and everything else. But Like, maybe there's a way to circumvent it or shortcut around it. But it shouldn't take us too long to go through it. What I'm going to do now, everyone, is I would like to go back up a floor and leave a handful of things. Actually, we could cast gate travel. That'll put us back up to where I kind of want to be. Sure. Though now I need to remember what gate travel is. What the spell gate travel is. Let's see. Do I don't have that bookmarked. Darn it! Ultima Underworld gate travel. Of course, the actual... Oh, there it is. Darn it! I saw the words. Vas Rel Por. Vas Rel Por. Vas Rel Por? Is this a Pour stone? Quas. That's not right. Vas Rel Por. Oh, it's a lot of mana. But now we're back up here. Perfect. This is where I wanted to be. So we're gonna continue to leave our runes, the moonstone here, because this is where I have all of the items of virtue, for example. And I think we will leave. Let's look here. Some of this stuff, actually, most of this can be left here. I think. I don't know if we need a crystal splinter. I'll leave it here. And restore mana is a big heal of mana. Do I have anything that needs to be identified? Greater heal, invisibility. Maze navigation. We will need this, Tim, to get back through Villas's maze. We don't need this scroll any longer. Restore. Do I need this? I can cast fly now. I think we will hold on to it. But I also think I'm going to move my potions all into this bag. On the off chance I actually need some of these rings and so on, we're going to hold on to them as well at the moment. Okay, so... do I need money? I have nothing that needs to be identified at this moment, so we will just leave it here. Okay, let's head back downstairs again. So we want to go south. What I would like to do now is go back to the prison and talk to those prisoners. Then we'll call the session when we're done with that. I think we've got maybe 3 or 4 more videos left. Actually, there might be 5 or 6. Depending upon how long it takes me to resurrect Garmin, which we're going to need to do. The only thing we know is that there is a demon that... Okay, so I guess we should talk about this while we're walking around. So we discovered that there is a demon, the Slasher of Veils, which we found out from one of the prisoners earlier as well. This... it sounds like Tyballin was looking to take the demon and put it into the princess. In this way, I suppose, it would have no magical capability, and would also not be able to do any real physical harm, since she is, after all, just she looks like she's a young girl who has no magical power. I'm going to assume that that also means the demon is unable to do anything with her other than have a bunch of ambition and want to conquer the world. It would be like as if you put the demon in me. I don't have any magical power. I'm not a good fighter. I'm not a good strategist. I don't have any knowledge about anything in particular that would help a demon conquer the world, so I'd just be angry all the time. I wonder how it would benefit the mage, though. Maybe he has a forever that age cute-looking girl in his dungeon. I don't know. I don't know about that. Can we unlock this, by the way? Key does not fit. Key does not fit. Does not fit. Screw you! Door shutting behind me all the time. Alright, so we have to go through the mines to get to the prisoners. Apparently, Garmin also knew about how the Slasher of Veils, and might know about how we can possibly handle it. But from Tyballin, we learned that he killed his brother. But it looks like there is a way to resurrect him. And if I recall that way correctly, it starts by finding out where his bones lie. Oh, you know? We could run around and explore all the water here. I don't need to do it. We could cast the water walking if we really wanted to, and just go and kill all the lurkers for... Well, actually, why, right? Lurkers don't give us any experience points. They don't drop any treasure. So it would just be killing them for the fun of it. And I think this is where we started our adventure from. Is it? No, it's not. Okay, so where... It takes so long to get through this. Alright, so let's go this way, Tim. Oh, do you think we could talk to the mage now and we'll let him know that Tyballin's been dead and he'll be able to go where he wants now? If there was a mage in here who I think told us about, hinted about the orb rock, if I recall correctly. I think you can also kill Tyballin without destroying the orb. In which case, well, you just can't cast spells, but don't quote me on that. I think the one other time I did this, which was on screen with you guys years ago, I think I also destroyed the rock right away. You know what I should also do? I should move the silver sapling down here. Oh, he's gone. The mage, I think, is gone. That would make sense. The moment that he could detect, I suppose, his magic back, why would you stick around? Well, I guess he can't cast gate travel, it's not a moonstone, but maybe they have a teleport spell they can use. They being someone who isn't the Avatar. Okay, we have made it back. Now, I don't think any of the prisoners we've already talked to, I don't think they have anything new to say. But I think we have not talked to these folks yet. What art thou doing here? I'm attempting to save the world from a powerful demon. I know not how to help thee defeat this demon, but I would help thee any other way I can. Hast thou any helpful information at all? I don't know how useful it might be, but I can sketch thee a map of the immediate area. Please, every little bit helps. Surely, here, I'll just sketch it on the back of this old picture. The corridor goes like this, see? And there are all these little branches going off over here. We are here. This map didn't come out very well. Well, take this picture anyways. It has an inscription that says Tom. I thank thee. Thou art most welcome. May the powers of good be with thee, and also with thee. Farewell. That's interesting. Didn't we meet an old lady once who was talking about her Tom? We did. She's up on floor 5. You see a picture of Tom. Alright, let's go ahead and open another one of these doors. A mountain man. Hail! I shall tell thee nothing, thou minion of Tyball. Thou dost misjudge me. I am Tyball's foe. Of course. I have not seen thee in the ranks of his lackeys. How may I help thee? Well, tell me what it is that has brought thee here. I was captured while on a quest for the Key of Courage. That is too bad. Didst thou achieve any success? Nay, for even as I discovered the location of my objective, I was captured by Tyballin. He seems to think that I had been speaking with his deceased brother, ridiculous as that sounds. He would not release me. A pity, since I believed that the recovery of the 3 keys would have helped right the wrongs of this place. I shall set thee free. Oh, if thou wilt entrust me with thy knowledge, I shall take up thy quest. Indeed. Then know this. I believe the entrance lies directly north of this very spot. What else knowest of this entrance? A locked door blocks the way, but I still have the key hidden here in my cell. The key to the key, as it were. But I have this key. Yes, for I have been imprisoned too long and have neither heart nor strength left for this quest. It is thine. I thank thee. A mage, a seer. Ah, so thou must be the one who has vanquished Tyball. Good, good. I sense his passing, but feared I would die here, forgotten. Rest easy now. He is gone. Gone? Yes, I imagine he is. But his malice lingers, does it not? Yes, I have unfinished business. Dost thou seek the key of truth? It may help thee. Indeed, I apparently do. A noble quest indeed, and one thou shouldst be fulfilled, given though I am no longer the man to do it. I shall have to take a risk and trust thee. Seek out a man in the area of the Seers of the Moonstone. His name is Ilomo. Ilomo. When thou dost meet him, tell him I recommended thee to him, and say these words. Folani. He will know what to do next. I thank thee. No thanks are necessary as long as thou dost succeed in thy quest. Now go. Farewell. Alright. So I think we'll stop here, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. So, we defeated Tyball the Mage. We found a way to navigate his did I say Tyball the Maze? We defeated Tyball after finding a circlet to circumvent the Tyball Maze, or pass through it without trouble. We have talked to the prisoners here. We have learned about the Slasher of Veils. We have learned that Garmin has killed his brother, but there might be a way to resurrect him. And we have destroyed the orb that was drawing all the power into it. The Slasher of Veils will not be imprisoned for too long, though, so we'll need to apparently find this Key of Truth, whatever it is, to help us defeat it. We also got a picture of Tom, which will bring up to Judy, if I remember her name correctly. And we'll start doing all this stuff in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching this one, and take care, everyone.